there, beer tubers. Welcome back to another special episode of Maxwell Starr's Beer Review. Tonight we're going to take a look at another special beer sent by Pump House Brewery in Moncton, New Brunswick. Going to take a look at Pump House Thai Wheat. Now, the Thai Wheat beer I have heard of, I have seen around. I have never had it. The only place I know has it in the St. John area, where I'm from, is Tandy's up on, I think Tandy's carries it, a nice Thai restaurant on Carmarthen? No, Canterbury Street, right there by the parking lot. Yeah, so 5% ABV. It is a kind of a Hefeweizen, a German-style wheat beer, but made with lemongrass and some other spices. Yeah, I haven't had a chance to try it. Iceland Mighty has, and he told me some things about it, so I finally get to try this one for myself. So I really don't have much more information. It was recently released alongside the Oktoberfest beer in their new seasonal brew packs, which I'm hoping goes further in the future with some more seasonals from like winter, spring, because they have some other beers on tap at the Pump House Brewery, especially that IPA. I want that IPA in bottles. It's delicious, and I'll review it again if it's in bottles. But for the time being, Pump House seasonal. Take a look at Thai Wheat. So, pop the opener open, and open the bottle, and we're open for business. Yay. That went in the sink. Nice. Alright, pour it out here. Oop. Failure. Big poofy head, but I was expecting that from a wheat beer. Oh. And it's really, really unfiltered. That is sludge coming out of the bottle right now. It's all sludge, and I can smell the lemongrass from here. Oh. Ew. Ew. It's like goopy. I don't usually say that yeast is bad. I mean, generally yeast is pretty good and stuff like this. I mean, I like seeing unfiltered beers, but look at that. It's like got sludge on the inside of the bottle. I mean, it's still got a layer at the bottom, and you can almost see it there, coating on the inside. They not only didn't filter this beer, they tried very hard to not filter this beer. It's almost like it came right out of the fermenter and into the bottles. And you know what? It probably did. But let's give them the benefit for the doubt now. I mean, that's really an appearance thing. I almost think that this is a little too much as far as unfiltered goes. Oh. I mean, usually there's generally a little bit of yeast in the bottom of your typical Hefeweizen beer, but at the same time, that's even more yeast in like a Polliner or a Hacker-Shore. Konig Ludwig has a lot of yeast in it, but I haven't seen that around here in a while. So looking at that, it's kind of like an orange, beigeish appearance at the very bottom, and there's hardly any light getting through there. It's kind of like a syrup. I prefer syrup. Lots of crud. The head's almost got this kind of strange, like off-white color too. It's got this almost brown, light tan kind of color to it. Maybe the light's playing tricks on me again. It's kind of like a brownish tan. So, let's give it a sniff. Whew. The biggest thing that comes off of that is the scent of the lemongrass. It's a kind of, for those who don't know, I mean, lemongrass has got a big citrusy lemon kind of smell, as well as smelling quite grassy. Hence lemongrass, but it's actually not anything to do with lemons, or, well, I mean, it is a kind of grass. Which is generally good in beverages, don't get me wrong. But that's got a huge lemongrass, and it's almost got a little bit of, and this one goes out to Lee L. Harlock, this has got almost a minty kind of smell to it. Subtle herbal, and a touch of banana and clove in the back. But I think most of that's getting masked by this big, grassy lemon smell. It's interesting. I'll say the least. It smells interesting. But as far as any kind of Hefeweizen I've ever had, it's definitely unique. It looks like a Hefeweizen. It doesn't even smell like one. Let's give it a taste. Okay. It's creamy. You can definitely tell it's not filtered. Lots of carbonation. Big lemongrass note. It's lemon, citrus, mixed in with this grassy flavor. Subtle minty, earthy. Almost a bit of ginger in there as well. And oh man, that earthiness and the creaminess and the carbonation mixed in with that flavor gives it almost kind of like a bathwater kind of taste. It's a little thicker than bathwater. It's kind of like some kind of herbal like bath treatment made with lemongrass and ginger. It's a subtle hit of something in there that's a little bit sweet, and I'm assuming that's banana, but it's almost too masked by this overpowering lemongrass taste that's really out-muscling anything else in this beer. That said, I'm actually making good progress in drinking this glass. It's not incredibly undrinkable. It's just not something I can call very good. It's definitely not the best pump house I've ever had. That credit has to go to either their IPA or their Oktoberfest, which are absolutely delicious beers. But the Thai wheat leaves some stuff to be desired. That lemongrass note is too much. That's a too strong lemongrass. I mean, it probably would show some promise if it wasn't for that overpowering lemongrass taste. And you know what? That might actually interest some people. It might have some like if you were to drink this with Thai food or if you really like the taste of lemongrass, then you know what, you're gonna like this. But it's mainly lemongrass in this, and I can't give it high marks. Excuse me. What do we got here? Yeah, I think I'm gonna finish this off right now. 2 out of 5. I can't pass it. I mean, I may end up drinking this. I had a chance to have one of these last night, and I wasn't impressed with it at all. And I didn't. I only drank half the glass, and I've gotten that far so far on this one already. But I can't say I like it. It's got too much of a soapy kind of dishwater taste or bathwater taste to it. That really kind of puts me off. But you know what? That may just be my personal preference. I mean, somebody out there may enjoy this beer a heck of a lot more than me. And if that's the case, all the power to you. You know, if you really like lemongrass, you're going to love this beer. But I like lemongrass, but not that much. So 2 out of 5 for me. Thanks for watching Maxwell Starr's beer review of Pump House's Thai wheat. I won't say avoid it at all costs, just depends on who you are. I don't like it. Talk to you guys later. Cheers.